AI-Native Defense is reshaping the core of enterprise security. It is no longer just a futuristic concept. It is becoming a practical necessity as autonomous systems begin to act at machine speed. Intelligent agents are now making critical decisions and accessing data in ways we've never seen before. This shift is changing how organizations think about risk and trust. Traditional security models were built for human users and clear static perimeters. But in today's distributed environment, that world is rapidly fading. When an agent misreads a signal or a credential is compromised, the impact can spread instantly. In this new landscape, trust must be continuously verified, not assumed. The old toolkit of passwords and firewalls is no longer enough. To survive, we must rethink security so it can respond as fast as the agents it protects. This brings us to the core challenge of the modern enterprise, the speed and complexity that autonomous agents bring to the table. Risk in an autonomous environment is defined by two factors: speed and complexity. A mistake that once took hours to spread can now cascade through an organization in seconds. Autonomous agents act simultaneously, scaling errors at machine speed. This unprecedented velocity requires a security response that can keep pace. Then there's complexity. Modern processes depend on layered agents. If a single layer is compromised, the entire system becomes a potential weak spot. To manage this, our understanding of identity must evolve. In an autonomous world, we can no longer rely on static credentials alone. Identity must now describe behavior, policy adherence, and trust history. An agent doesn't deserve trust just because it exists. It must earn it through every action. By shifting to behavioral identity, we lay the groundwork for a defense that is truly dynamic, one that recognizes anomalies by comparing intent with outcomes. AI-native defense is not about replacing every control. It's about rethinking security so that it can respond at machine speed by monitoring behavior continuously. Effective systems validate trust in real time, rather than just once at login. This shift from static to dynamic defense allows us to recognize deviations instantly. Instead of waiting for alerts, systems learn to observe normal patterns. They identify intent, action, and outcome to detect the slightest anomaly. Attackers only need a brief opening to create damage, while defenders must stay alert constantly. AI-native defense helps close that critical gap. The goal is to isolate or stop a compromised agent before a small problem becomes a systemic failure, turning continuous observation into immediate action. This proactive stance is built on a single, essential design principle for autonomous systems, the framework of zero trust. To support dynamic defense, organizations must embrace the zero trust mandate. It assumes that every agent, connection, and request is compromised until proven otherwise. This means moving away from broad, long-lived permissions. Instead, we use just-in-time access and purpose-bound authorization to secure every interaction. Every request is verified against telemetry-based trust scores. If an agent's behavior deviates from its historical patterns, access is instantly revoked. It's a design principle that applies across every business process. By enforcing policies at runtime, we can ensure that a trusted agent isn't manipulated through a compromised channel. Organizations should leverage telemetry-based scoring and continuous validation. This approach catches internal threats and suspicious patterns that might otherwise go unnoticed. Zero trust turns security from a static barrier into a dynamic conversation. Next, we'll look at how this foundation supports safe coexistence in an AI-native future. We've explored the risks and the response. Now we look at the goal: building systems that can coexist with autonomous agents safely and predictably. Safe coexistence isn't just about stopping threats. It's about creating an environment where humans and AI can work together across business processes without friction. This new playbook, built on behavioral identity, dynamic monitoring, and zero trust, is what makes that collaboration possible at scale. By making continuous validation a design principle, organizations can catch internal and external issues before they become systemic failures. AI-native defense is the foundation for an intelligent future, one where security isn't a barrier, but a bridge to innovation and growth. The era of autonomous systems is here. With the new playbook of AI-native defense, we can ensure that future is as secure as it is intelligent.